morning, guys. It is officially December 1st, though this is the second day of Vlogmas. It is December 1st, so it feels like the first. But I can officially start opening up this advent calendar. But to be honest, I have already opened the first one because I was just very curious about it. But day one is this little TikTok spatula, which I think is just like funny. I honestly don't think I have one of these, so it actually kind of is nice for me to have. It's like white with little sprinkles and it says TikTok on the handle here. I don't know if you can see that, but that is day one. So this is fun. Love this. I would love to make some cakes and frost them with this. Maybe we'll do that at some point this Vlogmas, but that is that. I haven't opened up day two, so tomorrow will actually be a surprise. Today I need to do laundry so bad. I don't know if I'm gonna do it today or tomorrow, but I need to go get coins for it. I have to send out one of my custom orders that I recently finished, and then I'd like to start on the custom bodysuit that I have to do. It should be relatively easy because it is a stretch bodysuit, not like my Reputation one that wasn't a stretch fabric and, you know, it was a little more intricate. And tonight I'm potentially going out because my friends are big fans of Cody Co, and I know the name. I really don't know him. I haven't told them that. They're gonna like kill me for it, but apparently he's like DJing at the Winston House, which is like a club around here that I've heard of a bunch. I just haven't been to it yet. He's DJing at it tonight and they wanted to go, so I was like, yeah, I mean, I'm free, I'll go. But I haven't told them that I really have no idea who this man is, so that's gonna be really funny because they've mentioned it so many times in like conversation, like talking about him or like having seen him around LA or his wife or girlfriend, I don't know, and I'm always just like, yeah, oh my gosh. And I've never been like, I have no idea who that is, so that'll be funny. So we're potentially going out tonight, which is kind of fun. We'll see how the day goes, but I'm gonna start with some coffee because I desperately need it. Okay, so I'm gonna package up the first order that I have finished, which is this really cute dress. I'm so excited about this one. This is the Better Than Revenge dress, this one. And I was able to find a sequin fabric that kind of had a little texture to it, which is kind of how the one that Taylor has on was like. And it's just such a beautiful, beautiful sequin fabric. Like, I'm obsessed with it. I haven't packaged up an order in so long. I feel like I'm so out of like practice with it. Obviously with custom orders, it's like not guaranteed it's gonna fit perfectly first time around, because I mean, if you think about it, like I used to be very insecure about that because I'm like, oh, maybe I did it wrong. But also it's like, you know, wedding dresses that are custom, like brides have like a million fittings with them because it doesn't turn out perfect the first try. So I'm like, I have to remind myself of that it's like not meant to be perfect first try. So obviously I'm trying to get them out as soon as possible so we can like fix things if need be, which hopefully with something like this one that isn't too complex, it fits right. But you know, we will see. You never know. I'm hoping this one does well, and then based on how this one goes, she actually ordered 3 different customs from me, so depending on how this one goes, then I'll be able to like do the other 2 a little bit better because I'll, you know how it fits and like know the body type a little bit better. So beautiful. I'm obsessed. Beautiful. And I also mentioned this in the previous vlog that I am going to be selling that pattern for it. I'm just getting it checked right now and having people like mess around with it to see if it, you know, is good or if it needs fixing. Okay, just need to print out the label and then that'll be good to go, and then we'll probably go to the post office at some point today to drop it off. So we're gonna get dressed so we can go out and do the errands we need to do. I think we're gonna go for this little sweatshirt moment, and we'll just do my good old trusty baggy jeans. It's gonna be the fit for today. And here is the fit. Okay, I'm gonna head out now, and I'm also potentially gonna go to Trader Joe's, get some food. So that's what we're gonna prep for. I also just got AirPods. I have no clue if I'm screaming right now because these are what's it called? These are noise canceling and I literally can't hear myself, so love that for us. My parents got them for me for my birthday, but since I haven't seen them since then, they gave them to me over Thanksgiving, which was nice. So literally life-changing. I've never had AirPods. I've always been with the wired headphones, and I guess I'm the last one in my family to have wired headphones, and my parents were like, you need to get AirPods, you look ridiculous. And I was like, damn. So here we are, gonna go bop around, listen to my top album of the year, Midnight's. Shocker. So I just got back and I did manage to run all the errands that I needed to run. It was beautiful. It is so peaceful to go out and about with noise canceling headphones. So peaceful, life-changing. I never knew I needed these until they were given to me. I literally never asked for them, but here we are. Anyway, I got the most random haul of food because I was like, oh shoot, I ordered Imperfect Foods today, so I am getting stuff today. But I didn't remember what exactly I ordered. So I got random like pre-made stuff, which I don't usually like to buy. But every once in a while when I do run out of things and I'm too lazy to go to the grocery store, it's nice to have like a frozen meal just there for like that random time where you don't have anything but you're hungry. So I got the chicken fried rice. I got these chicken taquitos, which I've never tried them, but when I was little, I was obsessed with these, but it was a different brand and I can't tell you the brand. If I saw it, I would remember it, but my mom used to get these for me all the time and I would literally eat them as a snack when I got home from school. Like, they were so good. Like, dipped in sour cream. Like, oh my god, incredible. So I'm hoping those taste like my childhood. I then got 2 little chocolate croissants because I'm on my period and I'm craving sweets like no other. Which, speaking of, I also got the like knockoff Nutella. It's the cocoa almond spread, which is actually really, really good. It's not as sweet as Nutella, but it's still really good. I got the cauliflower gnocchi. I used to eat these all the time in New York, which was like the first time I had ever been like close to a Trader Joe's. And these were so good. I don't know why I like forgot about them, but I saw them again today. I was like, oh my god, I literally used to have those like every other day in college. I'm gonna have them again because they're really good. I then got heavy whipping cream and sour cream. This is like for dipping, and heavy cream I just love to have for like pastas and any dish that I want to make creamy. So, and thank god I'm not lactose intolerant because I would literally die without it. And lastly, like I said, I was really craving sweets today and I got almond flour chocolate chip cookie mix. I've never tried this one specifically from Trader Joe's, but I've tried a few other of their mixes and they're usually really good. So I'm gonna make some cookies because why not, you know? And I think that's all I got. And then I did go get my quarters as well. So I do have these here. I got 20 bucks in quarters, which is what I usually do because then it lasts me a little bit longer. I also don't tend to like do my laundry every week or anything. I don't think I've done it for like 2 or 3 weeks because I can honestly go like a very long time without doing it because I have a good amount of clothes and like underwear and socks and whatever. I'm running out of socks now, which is why I'm like, shoot, I do need to do my laundry. But yeah, I can usually do without it for a hot minute. Anyway, I'm gonna put all of this away and then we're gonna go on with our day. So I was answering some emails and paying some bills because it's the first day of the month. That's a side note. But anyway, it's like 11:40. Yeah, 11:50. So it's like basically lunchtime already. I always like wait till it's literally noon to actually eat. I don't know why, but I always feel like I have to, even though I definitely don't have to and I can just eat whenever I'm hungry. But it just feels wrong for me to eat before that. But I'm literally so hungry and I have nothing else to do meanwhile. Like, I'm not gonna start on something just to like stop in 10 minutes and eat. So we're gonna eat. And low-key, since I bought the freaking little taquitos, I really want to eat these. I've been literally craving them since I thought about them and then since I grabbed them. So let's see if these are actually good. We're gonna do this. Okay, official taste test to see if these taste like my childhood or not. Honestly, I feel like these might actually be better than the ones that I used to eat when I was little. But I don't know why I was so obsessed with them. Here we go. This might be life-changing. Low-key, these are really good. The ones I used to get when I was younger are like definitely so not authentic whatsoever, but they were just good. Very like Tex-Mex vibe. But these actually taste a little bit more authentic. Like, I'm actually shook. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna be honest, I have no desire to do anything right now, but I really need to get started on this custom bodysuit. So I'm gonna start by pattern drafting the bodysuit. It actually is a stretch bodysuit, which I think I said earlier, so it shouldn't be as hard. I asked for like a million measurements to make sure that it's like the right depth, because everybody's torsos are such different lengths, and I feel like that's always a huge struggle for people. If you have like an especially long torso or short torso, whatever, bodysuits are really hard to fit in the standard sizing. So I got the measurements from her. It should be good to go. So the plan is to draft it today and get that ready, and if I'm able to like get it cut out and maybe get started on actually putting it together. Since it is a stretch bodysuit, it'll be really quick to sew because it's just going to be like serged, nothing too crazy. It is a white bodysuit and I found a fabric that's like really nice and thick, but I think I am gonna still like double layer it so that it like really snatches her in nicely. But then at that point I might need to add a zipper into it because it's a stretchy fabric, but it's not like super stretchy, so I'm not sure how well she'd be able to like put it over her hips to like bring it up. That's the only thing that I'm gonna have to like figure out. It wouldn't be too hard to add that in anyway, so I'm not like terribly worried about it. The bodysuit itself is like a simple bodysuit. It's not anything too crazy. She wants like a higher neck, kind of like a boat neck vibe on the top, and then just like simple straight bodysuit. But we are gonna be bedazzling it in like the front in kind of like a princess scene kind of way. So I'm very excited about that. So I ordered a bunch of like Swarovski crystals and stuff to put on it, which I think is gonna be so pretty, but obviously I need to get the base first. I think I'm just gonna kind of wing it. I have obviously the bodysuit that I made for myself, my Reputation one, that I can kind of base it off of, slightly anyway. So that's kind of what I'm going to go with. So to figure out the torso measurements and stuff, I asked her for a measurement of her shoulder to her waist, and then her crotch depth, which is like waist to like the bottom of your crotch, which you like measure by like sitting down and then measuring from like the bottom to your waist. So I asked for those measurements so I could figure out the legit length of this, which I should just like measure out now. I think that's the best way to like go about it. And obviously I'm gonna make it like the tiniest bit smaller because it does stretch, so you want it to like fit snugly. So there is that, and I think that looks pretty legit. Oh my god, that's literally like exactly my measurements that I have for my Rep bodysuit. That's actually perfect. Her shoulder is just like a little bit higher. Wow, it's actually not bad at all. I'm gonna start by marking out, well, I did mark out the waist. I'm gonna move it out. Do you guys want to see this? Probably. I'm not like pro at this. I don't know if this is really how you do it, but it worked for me, so I'm gonna do it this way. So here's where the crotch is, and then the crotch to waist measurement is here. So this is the waist, and then the waist to the shoulder is up here. So I moved the shoulder out 3 inches just to like start with. I think it's actually gonna be a little further out because it's like a wider neck, but this is where like the bottom of the neckline will be. So if it were to be just like a normal neck, it would be like that, if that makes sense. But it is gonna be out a little bit more. So I think I'm gonna do like a couple inches out and do more like that. And then I'm just gonna make the shoulder a couple more inches out, and then it's gonna be down an inch to create the shoulder slant. So there's that. I'm gonna figure out the waist width. The 33 divided by 4 is 8.25. Since the fabric stretches a bit, I think I can take off the 0.5 and just do 8 all the way around, and then it'll be like an inch of stretch because the fabric isn't too stretchy, but an inch is gonna be fine, and I know that. So I'm gonna mark out the 8-inch there. And then for the chest we have a 38. So 38 divided by 4 is 9.5. And again, we're gonna just take off the 1 inch, so it'll be 9. So I don't have an exact measurement of where that would be, but I'm gonna roughly put it around. I might fix this in a minute, but we will see. And then as far as the hip, usually it's like 7 to 9 inches down, so I'm just gonna do it at 8 inches. That's like the average. And we have 37.5, and then divide that by 4, we get 9.375. So I'm gonna take off a 1/4 inch from that, and it gives me 9.125, so 9 1/8. So that's what we're gonna do here. Cool. This is what we have so far. I feel confident about the waist to hip scenario we have, so I'm just going to bring that together with my hip curve. And then I need to figure out like hip to crotch what the vibe is. But as far as the crotch measurement, obviously she's never gonna wear this bodysuit just like on its own. So I'm trying to figure out how many inches I should make this like bottom part. Finally buy a pattern making book. I feel like every single one of my friends has this book and they've talked about it so much. So I'm gonna go through this and see if they have a bodysuit vibe on there. I think they do, but I'm not entirely sure. But it would be nice just to like reference that to make sure. Bodysuits 901. Okay, I'm gonna go through this and just kind of read it to make sure that it aligns with what I've been doing here, which I think it does, because I think it's pretty self-explanatory if you kind of know what you're doing. So I fixed up the pattern and I actually feel really good about the way that I did it. Here is the back and the front. I think I'm gonna pad up my mannequin with legs so that I can, you know, fit the bodysuit onto it when I have it like sewn up. But this is the fabric that I got. It is the most like luxe thick knit fabric. Like it's not even see-through because it's so thick. So I love that, and I think that this doubled up is gonna feel so like good and like snatched. And I'm thinking on the back, instead of a zipper, maybe I'll just like open it a bit and then put like a little button at the top and have it just like, you know, have like a little open loopy thingy to she can like pull it up past her hips, because I don't want it to stretch out too much, because I am going to be bedazzling it, and obviously I have to like glue all those things on there, so I don't want them like pop if it's getting stretched out too much. That's kind of what I'm thinking, but I don't know, maybe I will go with a zipper, but I might just go ahead and like cut this out. I don't know, part of me is like, should I like refigure out if this is good? I don't know. I think it's legit. I'm like putting it up just against my body to compare like what it kind of looks like roughly, and I think it makes sense. Okay, it's time to cut this out. I patted my mannequin and kind of put it against it, and it looks like it's going to work. I'm still debating whether or not I want to like double layer it, because it is quite thick, so I'm like, I don't know if it's gonna be too thick if I double layer it, so I'm gonna think about that still. Anyway, let's cut this out. I think this is gonna be so cute. Wait to show you guys. And this one I'm not making like a full-on like custom order process video, but you'll see it obviously throughout my Vlogmas, because I did used to do those type of videos a lot back when I did a lot of custom orders, and I think I'm gonna do them for all the Taylor Swift ones. But obviously for the month of December, you're only getting these type of vlogs from me. You're not gonna get like full-on videos. Actually, not for the whole month, but just like up until Christmas. And then after that, we'll start with all the actual like tutorial videos and stuff like that. But for now, it'll just be more vlog centered, which I'm excited about. I might just start with like one layer and kind of see how that goes, and then see if I want to double layer. It just really is so thick, so I just don't know if it's like realistic to do double layer, but we will see. We will see. This is what it looks like front and back. So I decided to actually just pin it to my mannequin first to just see like what it generally looks like, and then kind of fix that before I sew it. And I think it's looking good. I might have to like cut the shoulders a bit. I think they're a little too like outwards. The one difficult thing is pinning the crotch, because there's not very much room between the legs and they're not like spread open. Okay, so I'm gonna try to show you guys. So the biggest issue thus far is this area. I need to like cut it down a bit. It's a little too wide, so it looks awkward. So I need to just like cut it a little bit more, a little like higher up, I guess. It does feel just a little too much, you know? And I think I could take in the hips a little bit. I think I'm just gonna take it in the tiniest bit from where I have it, just so that it does feel like tight, if that makes sense. Also, obviously, like the padding on this mannequin isn't necessarily like proportionate to like the actual customer's body, but it's just the general circumference, so I can like make sure it fits around, is usually how I do it. Because usually people just have like larger backs than my mannequin, but it's hard to like expand the back necessarily, so I feel like I just have to put it all in the front. But yeah, I do think I need to bring this in a little bit like that. I think it'll need to be more like that, if that makes sense. And then here at the shoulders, I think I'm just going to like take it in a bit, so probably end it here, and then readjust the armhole to that. And then I feel like the armhole here in the back also needs a little bit extra, so that's gonna be like that. And I think that's pretty much all I have to adjust on this. I might take in the back a little tiny bit more too. Yeah, cool. Okay, I'll take this off of here, and then I'll see if I'm in the mood to sew. I really am not, but I should. I really should. So it is now like dinner time. My camera died when I started sewing, so I did start sewing up the bodysuit, fixed it a little bit. We'll continue on that tomorrow, but I also went ahead and started editing this vlog because I realized this one's gonna be so long, and I'm like, if I combine this with like tomorrow, Friday, and then upload it Saturday, it's gonna be a ridiculously long vlog. So I was like, you know what if I just like upload as many times as I feel like? Like, I'm not gonna commit to daily vlogging, but if like I have a day like this where I did so much and I have the time to edit it, like I might as well just upload it. So I think that's the route we're gonna take. But anyway, I made some of the cauliflower gnocchi. It looks like this. I added some feta cheese on top as well to finish it off. And this is taking me back to like my college days, but it looks a lot better than what it did in my college days. Anyway, I think I might still be going out tonight. If I'm not going out, I might still just go over to my friend's house. So either way, we're gonna be leaving the house, but I don't know what to wear. But I'm gonna eat first, and then we'll figure that out. So I just changed my top. I'm wearing this one, which I actually made summer of 2020. I had it like on my shop. I think it's so cute. It has these little ties, which you can tie around like your arms, but I also like to just like tie them on the side. I think it's a cute little detail. So I think I might wear this with like the jeans I was already wearing, and then like my leather jacket on top. I feel like that'll just complete it nicely. Like, I feel like it's casual enough, but like a little more dressed up, I feel like. think that's what we're gonna go with because I don't know what the vibe is. I also don't know if we're gonna end up going out or not. We're waiting for my friend Nicole to see if she also wants to go out or not. Otherwise, I might just hang out with my friend Leon. But either way, I'm gonna go over to her place and we'll just hang out either way. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. I will start heading over there now, I guess. Hello vlog.
Hey vlog.
Hey. This is proof that I do actually have friends. Because nobody ever shows up in my vlogs.
I was paid to be here.
Well, but anyway, we're going out. We're going to Winston House.
On a Thursday.
On a
How
Thursday.
dare we?
I know. And she has to work
so
tomorrow.
Unprepared.
But we're doing it.
I don't remember the last time I went out on a Thursday.
I literally don't think I've gone out on a Thursday. So, this should be fun. We have no idea what to expect. Neither one of us has been to Winston House.
We're gonna meet Cody Co.
But we're gonna meet Cody Co because I'm such a huge fan, as you guys know.
Sure.
I literally was telling them earlier, I was like, they're gonna be so mad when I tell them that I actually have no idea who this man is.
I was so pissed.
But it's fine.
It's okay, we're still
I looked him up on Instagram, so I kind of know.
On Instagram.
I did. Well, I mean, I don't know. Anyway.
You gotta look him up on YouTube.
I guess that's what I should do as a fellow YouTuber. Does he do Vlogmas? That's the real question.
Definitely not.
That's sad. Fake YouTuber.
He hates on people who do Vlogmas.
Oh, that's
no.
Yikes.
He hates on cringy people. They're not cringy.
Oh, I guess he is.
Do you know the button videos?
What button videos? Wait, I don't know. I really don't know.
Oh my god, you know like the cut and like Jubilee and all those?
Yeah.
He makes like reaction videos like to those.
Oh, maybe
He makes other videos that are like also really funny, but like that's like what people like know him the most for right now. It's like those videos.
Oh, maybe I have seen it. I don't know. Anyway, we're gonna meet him tonight. Well, actually, I don't know if we'll meet him, but we'll see him.
He's DJing.
He's DJing.
Tonight, so we'll see.
So we'll see if he's a good DJ. Should be fun. But anyway, that's all. Peace out. We spent a whole hour in the rain. In the rain. We didn't get in. Literally so wet.
Yeah, but like who else
Literally
is gonna say we waited an hour in the rain for nothing?
For literally nothing. So now we're gonna see if there's anything else we can do before we call it a night.
Something.
We're so wet. Literally disgusting. Ellie looks like I just got out of the shower. Ew, that was a rat. That was a rat. That was a rat. That was a rat.